Real Madrid, 15 Champions League titles, the most decorated club in the history of football, a club where trophies aren't celebrated, they are expected. So tell me, what happens when the trophies stop coming? Welcome to the Untold Goal. I'm Pedri, and today we are diving into one of the biggest stories in football right now. Are Real Madrid going trophyless? Who's their next manager? Does Mbappe and Vini Jr. are in a war? This is the story of a club in crisis, and the question is, how did it get this bad so fast? Let's start with the numbers, because they tell the story better than anything. Real Madrid are currently second in La Liga, 6 points behind Barcelona but with a game in advance. That gap is basically a closed door and will most likely give Barcelona the title this year. And in Copa del Rey, they went out to Albacete, a second division team. Let that sink in. And finally, in the Champions League, they were eliminated to Bayern Munich. They needed a miracle in Germany, but they didn't get it. Real Madrid going trophyless, it's rare. But there's also something worse than that. It's the economic side. The squad has lost over 176 million euros in market value since last summer. Players like Rodrigo and Camavinga have dropped sharply. When you stop winning, you stop growing. That's the reality at the Bernabeu right now. This isn't just bad form. This is a squad that's lost. There's no identity, no system. They have elite players playing like strangers. And that, more than anything, is a real crisis. To understand where Real Madrid are now, you have to go back to the start of the season. To a man called Xabi Alonso. A man who had just won with Bayer Leverkusen an unbeaten Bundesliga title. Was brought in as a new head coach. And the hype was massive. So when he came to Real Madrid, everyone was excited. This was going to be the next big thing, but it didn't work out. At Leverkusen, Alonso had a very specific system. He wanted his players to follow exact positions, press hard and pass the ball in a very organized way. It worked there because the players were built for that system. At Real Madrid, the players are different. They are superstars. They want freedom. They don't want someone telling them exactly where to stand, what to do. But if you know Real Madrid, they have been playing the same way for a long time. So here's the question. Why sign Xabi Alonso if he wants to play differently? Why choose a coach when the team can play his style? If you want his ideas, you have to give him time and sign the players that fit his system. And let go of the ones who don't. You can't expect results if you don't let the coach work. The last game Xabi Alonso had was against Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup, and he lost 3-2. In the end, while was Kylian Mbappe asking the players to leave the pitch, Xabi Alonso was asking them to give the guard of honor to Barcelona, but the players listened to Mbappe, and that clearly showed who was in charge. To make it even worse, there were also big problems in the dressing room. Players were arguing, some were on Alonso's side, some were against him, and in January he was sacked. After Alonso left, Real Madrid gave the job to Arbeloa, a club legend. He came in and tried to make the players happy again, give them more freedom and get results. In the first game he had, he lost to Albacete, a second division team, and was eliminated from Copa del Rey. In the Champions League, they have just been knocked out by Bayern Munich, and with the La Liga almost impossible, this will be a trophyless season. Reports say that Arbeloa will stay until the end of the season, but will not be the manager next year. Real Madrid are already looking for someone new this summer, so who could be next? If I have to bet, I would say Jose Mourinho. Even though initially Real Madrid had ruled out any chance of him returning, even with the Bresciani and Vini Jr. incident, Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Mourinho is on the Real Madrid list of targets, and that a special one would love a romantic comeback. Jose Mourinho is under a contract with Benfica for one more season, but there's a clause that allows him to leave for a lower fee 10 days after the last league game. This clause can be triggered by either Mourinho or Benfica, so we are talking about in this summer. So after 10 days, Mourinho can leave for a lower fee and join Real Madrid. Even though Benfica has been undefeated in the league with Jose Mourinho, it has been a bad season. Also, there have been rumors that Benfica will sign Ruben Amorim for the next season. Now, let's talk about the big one, Vini Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. On paper, these two should be unstoppable, two of the best attackers playing for the same team, but in real life, it has been a problem. Even though Vini Jr. and Kylian Mbappe don't have any personal problems, the issue is on the pitch, where both prefer the same areas and roles, causing an imbalance to the rest of the team. At the moment, Vini Jr. has a contract with Real Madrid till June next year. But after everything that happened with Prestiani and Benfica, what if Mourinho is the next coach? Will he stay? So that's where Real Madrid are right now. No trophies, a manager who is leaving, two superstars whose relationship is complicated, and a squad that has lost its way. But here's the thing, this is Real Madrid. They always find a way to come back. They have done it before and they will probably do it again. The question is, how long it takes? That's it guys, my opinion on the current state of Real Madrid. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and leave a comment. I want to know what you think. See you next time.